So, lesson, this is primarily directed at my unit mates, new players, good dudes, always looking for good advice, good things to do, good examples to follow. This is going to be a brief lesson in what we call synergy, doing things that align with the way the mech is built. Clarifying this is a legend mech. If you have an opinion from Classic Battletech on whether or not these should be in the game, very much appreciated, valid argument. That's not the thing we're going to be doing here today, however. This is the Red Reaper. This is the Black Knight Legend that has an enormous shield on the right arm. Um, what the hell was his name? I suddenly can't remember his name. A friend of mine from Oz who plays Viper Scale Shot a lot. Um, he was lamenting the lack of good brawling weapons in the game. Um, this is a very good option to make that happen, although it is a very special mech and you have to buy it and it breaks the game kind of as an option. So the specific thing we're drawing attention to is just the skills on this mech. So when you're skilling a mech, you ultimately want to choose skill nodes that will complement or add to what the mech already has. So the obvious choices here would be heat gen and velocity. Because you already get very good quirks for that. So for example, we're not going to do range. We're not going to do cooldown. If you have an opinion also on my choice of weapons, this is an experiment because I just got this mech and I want to try it. And the heat management is respectable, and it's a good alpha. And that's mainly why I built it. I might tone down the engine later, pop a heatsink out, and go for a small laser. Anyway, so the argument here is, what skills am I taking? And I just stumbled on something really excellent. I said, skeletal density boosts my structure. Armor hardening boosts my armor. I get a lot of both on this right arm. So what does that look like? If you're ever wondering, remember you can always do quick math. You actually don't need to. You can just say out loud, alright, armor, structure on the right arm, 198.56 before skills. 198.56. It's now 233.74. So 35 hit points on the right arm, 18 hit points for structure on the right arm, 53 hit points. That's 2 additional AC 20 hits on the right arm. Crap, that is good. Another thing too, because we're taking a big engine, we move fast. I love speed tweak. 73 to almost 80 kph on this mech. Holy cow. Anyway, that's it. That's all for this video. I wanted to look at synergy and skills. Quick little lesson. Hope you appreciated it. Drop me something in the comments.